Hello and welcome back to the Reapers. So, back to our beloved Hornet, just for a little bit. A couple of questions and requests have been asked by viewers. First of all, how do we drop relatively accurately high drag bombs on a known target? So our known target today is going to be a runway. We're going to use this practice runway down here. We're going to drop 6 high drag bombs each in the most effective and accurate way that we can find to do it, and reliable way. First of all, we've got to set our bomb program up. Personally, I've never dropped Snakeyes before, so I'm going to select 82X now. Right, what program do we want to fly?
Yeah, so master arm on, air to ground on, select 82X at the top. We're going to just overwrite the program 1.
Roger.
And we can see we've got mode CCIP, which we're going to leave. We've got M fusing, which we are going to press the M fuse button on the left hand side and choose nose.
Yep.
We're going to go to the E fusing, and we're going to choose instant INST.
AFM.
And we're going to go to the drag setting, and we're going to choose RET.
RET, what does that mean, retarded?
So that's for retard, and that's for using the Mark 82 Snakeyes with the retarded fins.
AFM, okay, are we over to UFC now?
Yeah, we're over to UFC. We're going to select quantity on the right hand side. We're going to select 10 and enter.
AFM.
And then we can see on our left panel that we've got quantity 10.
AFM.
We're going to leave the multiplier at 1, so we're going to drop 10 bombs, and we're going to drop them 1 at a time.
AFM.
And we're going to drop the, then we're going to set the interval. The interval is going to be 320 feet. So INT 320, enter, and you'll see INT 320 feet set on the left-hand panel.
Right, so let me try and just understand this. So quantity 10, is that, we're dropping 10 bombs, is that what that means?
That's right, yeah.
Roger, and so, multiply, what does that mean?
The multiplier just means how many bombs come off the jet at each pulse. This does not vary between the bombs types, so if you have a quantity of 4 and a multiple of 2 and an interval of 500, with the multiplier set as bombs number 10 and multiplier as 1, we're basically going to drop all 10 bombs 1 at a time. Mm-hmm. If we set the multiplier as 2, what that'll do is I believe it will drop 10 bombs per, and then 2 bombs from each pylon at the same time. Okay. So it will basically, we'll press it. So if with a quantity of 10 and a multiplier of 2, and we hold the button down, it will drop each pylon 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 like that. Mm-hmm. Whereas with the quantity 10 and multiplier 1, it will drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Sure. And what's the interval? Is it between each bomb or the total spacing between bomb 1 and bomb 10?
Depends. It changes with mode. So in CCIP mode, it will drop it will make the spacing on the ground at 320 feet between each bomb, I believe. Mm-hmm. In other modes, it will change it to the amount of milliseconds, I believe, or something like that, on the actual release of the bombs.
Roger. Now that means we've got a 3,200 foot runway, which I think this is much smaller. Let me go and have a look. So our runway is, no, you're right, 3,000 feet. Okay, right.
Yeah, right. I measured it beforehand.
Roger that. Anything else on the program before we go and do a couple of test runs?
No, I'll just unbox UFC, and other than that, that should be fine, set up ready.
Roger, right, we'll do a couple of test runs and then we'll show you our results. Welcome back. So we've been through for a dummy run without dropping any bombs, and we seem fairly happy about the system, about the approach. Do you want to describe how you do it, Sly?
Yeah, copy that. So we're going to come along the coast here. We're going to line up with the opposing runway. We're going to put the runway that we're going to drop on our left-hand side at about the 10 o'clock position, and turn in, dive down, get to what I call flying the 5, so 500 kilometers an hour, 500 knots an hour, 500 feet off the deck, and fly across the runway, holding our weapons release bomb as the crosses the threshold and all the way along the runway.
Roger that. So in our test run, I had problems with my CCIP line, but fingers crossed it's going to work this time. So I was a bit all over the place last time, so let's see. And we've calculated our spacing with the length of the runway, so we should get all of our bombs essentially on the runway as long as I press that button at the right time, so we'll see.
Just looking at the 10 o'clock off my cockpit, just passing through the quarter panel. I'm going to wait for it to get back past the canopy line. And I'm going to cut power to idle and roll left.
Roll left.
Almost over, pulling back on the stick. Rolling back, wings level.
Altitude.
Slightly overcooked it, so we're going to have to correct and straighten up a little bit.
I'm going to fly really close to you, otherwise your bombs will kill me.
There you go. Okay, approaching, keeping an eye on speed, 500 just about now, 500, 400 feet. So within the 5.5.
Roger.
Lined up.
Same.
And ready to drop.
Yep. Cap drop. I think they went.
All bombs away.
Hey!
Pulling away.
Oh, hey! Yes. You know what? That was pretty good for a first go, and I didn't have no idea what I was doing. One bomb missed. One bomb missed out of both of us. We're perfectly safe. Right, so that was pretty good. Now, I noticed that you were a lot lower down than me. I think one of us may have been in radar altimeter, the other in barometric. It's the only thing I can think of. But otherwise, that was pretty good. Yeah, the first one missed by about 30 feet. I think that was my one. I got a little bit excited and jiggly at the beginning. But you practice that a few times and you'll get every single bomb on every time. Right. Pretty chuffed with that.